Hey everyone, I'm Mariah.
And I'm Kevin.
And this is Exploring a Snap. Welcome back everyone to part 3 of our California to Washington and back road trip.
In case you missed part 2 of the road trip, click the link in the description below.
So just to recap, in part 2, we hit up some beaches in Coos Bay, we made a black bean hash for breakfast, and then we were off to Portland to hang out with Kevin's friend Lotus.
Right. And Lotus is such an awesome person. She gave us so many suggestions to check out. So in the morning, we said goodbye to her, and you know what, real quick, let's just plug her business. Symbiop, it's a sustainable landscaping business. I'm gonna go ahead and put the link to her website and her Instagram below in the description, so go ahead and check that out. The first suggestion Lotus gave us was Off the Griddle, which was a vegan restaurant, and I had the blue plate.
Yeah, and I had what was called a full mess.
Right.
Our next stop was actually the Keep Portland Weird sign, which was a lot of fun, and right across the street just happens to be
Voodoo Donuts.
So if you've never been to Voodoo Donuts before, it's this really cool donut shop. They have tons of different donuts. You know, when we got there, we were assigned our own cashier who was super nice.
Right?
Yeah, so nice. She was asking us what we liked, what we didn't like.
And we took forever to order.
Yeah.
She was super nice, very patient.
Super patient. But I ended up getting a donut called a Vicious Hibiscus. It was very sweet.
Terrible.
She was just really sweet.
She couldn't eat half of it.
But then Kevin got a cereal one.
Oh, Captain, my Captain.
With Captain Crunch. And then
really
we
good.
also got something a little extra.
Right. So after getting some donuts and exploring Portland for a little bit, we decided to head out and go towards a waterfall, Latourell Falls.
Yeah, it was absolutely gorgeous. You know, it was a little bit of a hike there, but I really just wanted some fantastic pictures in front of a waterfall.
So she brought heels.
And a dress. And then I hiked to the fall in the heels and the dress, you know, with my backpack on and fanny pack and hiking
everyone
shoes.
thought she was nuts.
Yeah, because it was so slippery and terrifying getting out there. However, it was totally worth it for the end result.
What?
It feels very sketchy to be doing this in heels.
It's fun. After exploring Latourell Falls, we decided to hit one more waterfall. We went to Multnomah Falls. It was a little bit of a drive to get there, and that's because, well, we couldn't find parking. The parking spaces are right in the middle of the highway, so if you guys are wondering, go there.
Yeah, but Multnomah was stunning. It was massive. It's a total of 611 feet. The first part of the fall is about 542, and the second part is 69 feet. But of course, the adventure pictures didn't stop there. We actually saw this tree that had fallen right over this stream.
She was like, I'm in heels and a dress, but let me go ahead and get to the middle.
So I climb about 5 feet across, and I mean, it's a pretty sizable drop, about 5 or 6 feet into the stream.
If she drops, we're gonna take the emergency room. So.
And this is a long dress, and I was having to hike it up in heels, but I finally got to the center, and Kevin took so many gorgeous shots. It was completely well worth it. And I didn't ruin my dress, but I did find a chunk of wood in it afterwards.
The pictures were stunning and well worth it, and that is a fact.
Fact, by the way, Oregon doesn't have any sales tax.
Which is crazy, talking to you, California.
And you also don't pump your own gas, which I can never get used to every time I go to Oregon.
Really weird.
Yeah.
Like, I'll get out of the car, and they're just like, no, get back in the car.
Yeah, give me your money.
And then they run away with your wallet. That's normal, I guess, right?
And then there's a million charges you don't know, and you're like, it's Oregon. Now, as we were planning the trip, I realized that we were going to be going by St. Helens, Oregon, which I asked Kevin if we could actually visit the Spirit of Halloween Town while we were there.
And when she means ask, she was like, we're going.
But if you've ever seen the Disney movie Halloween Town, you know, they have this town that is just all Halloween, and being born on Halloween, I always wanted to visit it while I was young.
We get to St. Helens, and it's a cute little town, so we explored a little bit, and we come across this haunted house, so we go ahead and, you know, go inside the haunted house.
and it was awful.
It was terrible. Do not go there.
I mean, the decorations and the lighting was kind of cool, but apparently the time slot that we went into, they didn't have any actors.
I guess I should give it the benefit of the doubt. We didn't go during the spooky time, which was like, I think after 9 p.m.
Yeah, but it was also $50 a person.
Right.
But anyway, you know, as we're walking around town, we were looking for a place to, you know, grab a drink or grab a bite to eat.
And we see lights.
Yeah, on just the top of this building.
So we're like, what is that place? And it happens to be called...
Roof.
Super creative. But it was a really cool place.
Yeah. Great views and everything.
Right.
But then after that, we were hungry. So we decided to stop at this place called Plymouth Pub, and it was so delicious. Yeah.
Oh, amazing.
And they were so nice there. You know, Kevin and I decided that we were going to split 2 meals.
Right.
So we just asked them to cut our sandwiches in half. And they actually
cut everything in half.
Yeah, and they went so far as plating it.
Right.
No, we did not do that. But they plated everything
Separately.
for us. And I also got 2 pumpkin spice martinis, and they were delicious.
She got drunk.
I was not drunk. But then after that, you know, we went back into town because the sun had gone down. They had all these lights, all these great things, like the big pumpkin. They had the cab with Benny the skeleton in it. There was this awesome big printout of the town from the movie. It was so much fun, and I was just dancing. I was literally...
I have no idea what any of that is, but it was really
happy
cute.
spooky place.
It's a really cute place.
Yeah.
After making Mariah's spooky dreams come true, we decided to head out and go towards the Tillamook forest. It was our first time doing dispersed camping, and we get there and it is just pouring.
Yeah, so dispersed camping is very different from camping at an established site. So instead of maybe having facilities and setting up where someone has probably pitched their tent before, you pretty much just go into an area and just put up your tent and go to bed for the night.
Right.
However, in our case, because of the insane amount of rain, we didn't even get out of the car.
But it wasn't just raining.
Oh no, it was dark.
Right, you couldn't even see stars.
No, the Tillamook forest is super, super dense, and then because of the heavy, heavy clouds, we had no moonlight, no stars, no anything, and on top of that
It was just freezing.
so cold.
So we didn't get out of the car.
No. Thanks everyone for watching part 3 of our California to Washington and back road trip.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification button, that way you don't miss part 4 of our road trip.
And stick around to the end so you can see even more cool shots that Kevin and I took on day 3 of the trip.
Bye guys.
So if you've never been to Voodoo before, it's this really cool donut shop. We were given our own cashier. Not given. Here's a cashier.
Like a slave?
Never mind, stop.
I think that's
I
really
know.
cool.
That does not go in the bloopers. That does not go in the bloopers, future Kevin. It does not.
Appreciate your time, yes. Thank you for listening to NPR.
Thank you for listening to Exploding Snap.
I'm Kevin.
I'm Ryan.
And have a spooky night.
Snap you later. Snap you later.